Yeah, sure. While General Mkhwanazi is fixing the country, Tina, we're telling the beautiful stories of 1426. Buffet, to find out on our show, I've got my beautiful sister here, Nozipho Ntsele. How's it?
Yeah.
Grand? Yeah. Sharp, man.
Right?
No, man, I'm sharp.
No, good.
Grand.
Thank you for having
Yeah, ish, man. Gunim.
me.
We're supposed to be, like we said last week,
Yeah.
surprise.
Yeah.
Today you're here.
I'm here.
And we are happy about that.
And I'm very honored to be here. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you so
Welcome.
much. Thank you so much.
Tonasikas, tell me, man. Your voice, your husky voice. We did have abantu abafana nabo Huma Sigela, you Nana Coyote. Do you think ukuthi when starting to sing, iyaphuma le voice?
Mamela. Like I was asked now,
Yeah.
every time I have to explain
Yeah.
my voice, you sing, but ipumapi. Now it's something I cannot explain.
Sure.
I've always had a husky voice, but of course it matured.
Yeah.
And it becomes more huskier by the minute. But when it's makumeli but anyway, I did have a reference to sikhathanisa nabo Huma Sigela nabo, you know, great voices and those rare voices. So I think it's one of my trademark.
Great.
Because that's how I'm identified now. Sorry. Ukuthi Nozipho voice.
Wale voice abo mahlathini.
Yeah, so I think I've learned to accept it.
Yeah, but it's nice.
Thank you.
Your
And
voice is
that's
very
what I
nice.
always hear. So
Sure.
it's interesting food knows about the different stores. You say, he now you sick.
Yeah.
Omunye, he mo pussy pia. Omunye.
Ngathi shiswe iblack.
Omunye ngathi pussy black. Omunye ivoice engaga.
Yeah.
You know, so it's quite interesting every
Sure.
time. Mm-hmm.
Tell me, man, for those who doesn't know Nozipho from 1426, especially Ama 2000, who is Nozipho?
Oh, my 2000.
Yeah.
This girl has been around. Okay. Nozipho is a girl born like Thokoza, particularly because we are here. I'd like to break it down a bit. I was born in Kabayami Awela, Penduga.
Sure.
In Mdagani Street.
Okay.
And then my parents bought a house, lifetime housing, I think in my late 80s. And that's when then Nkule Kona and then okay, I wouldn't even discard Ifos Loras because part of my growing up was in Fos Loras. I spent a few of my years at Fos Loras. Why I wouldn't discard it? It was a few years, but I met people there who really played a role in the person that I am. So yeah, Nozipho is a music lover. Nozipho is a lover. You know, Nozipho is a lover of life.
Yeah.
Lover of nice things. She likes laughing. Yeah, she's a positive person, very resilient.
100%.
Resilient person. So yeah, I think that's partly who she is.
So ubuya ngara ikasi labo mchachu na bukufutu. Ikasi lakho ngara.
Okay.
Abukhanda shisa basiphenduka.
Ukuthi ngizalwa khona.
Yeah.
And then ngingakahlakaniphi.
Sure.
That's when I moved here.
Okay.
Esicaceni.
Yeah. Etamawuzini.
Ngaya-ke
Yeah.
eTepini.
Eptepini kahle. Yeah, hayi njengabo ex abahlala ngo extension 2. Mamela sister man. Let's get to your journey in music. But I just want to ask you a few questions before Sifika ku Nozipho,
Yes.
being a musician. What is your take regarding the date of Hidden Force and Deep Level as a group?
What is the death of it?
Because that group is no longer existing. So it died long time ago, according to me, and it pains me.
Do you think you want to call it the death?
Well, this is my opinion.
It's not okay. It saddens us because they are one of the people that we as Thokoza identify as in terms of music. It saddens me as well, but I wouldn't like to call it the death. It's part of our history that will always, be part of who we are.
No matter what.
So namanje noma nizobuza kuzothiwa Thokoza ikasila Kruna, Thokoza ikasila Hidden Force, Thokoza ikasila Nozipho, and all the artists that came from namanje even ubaba wacula iva ya Thokoza we still speak about of them right now. We would still, I would still love to have seen them grow, as a hip hop group coming from a Thokoza even to this day. But I still celebrate them, I wouldn't say it's the death, that's what I think.
But they are no longer in existence.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah. I think it happens. As artists, man, you never know, the longevity, as an artist, you know what I'm saying? But what I say is they did succeed. We know about them and they happened and we celebrate them, even though they're no longer are doing what they, started out to do. Shout out to Hidden Force.
Sure. We are building up.
Yeah.
The reason why Ngubuza the question is because of there's a 1426 group currently.
Yes.
Right? And Maupega, according to you, in terms of music, they're doing hip hop most. I know part of that is that Kruna is also there. Rashid is also there behind the production and so on and so forth. Now, for that group, Uguti existed for a longer period, represent Thokoza for years to come. What can be your encouragement?
I think unity. I'm liking exactly what is going on like Thokoza right now. I think we are starting to understand good seven the song, and it goes for every artist. And I like the 1426. I was saying to Kruna, they're individuals, and I explained that they're individuals, and they decided to form. They are still individual artists and powerful in their own rights, and they decided to unite as a 1420. And anyway, what I'm saying is unity. I can encourage just a consistency and the unity. Is what will make us work. And not even in music alone. I just feel like it's always an issue as they use like you started unite. Now. We should unite. 100%. And that's why when you called me, I was like, wow, I wanna do this. Man, sure. Yeah. So that's what it's. Unity can take us far. Yeah.
Soul therapy. Yes, 1426.
Yes.
They're popular right now. Now recently they had the biggest show ever at Semunduli Stadium.
Yes.
Nozipho. And you didn't form part of that.
Yeah.
Last year.
Of it.
The reason behind it.
Why then?
We heard we Tumeleng Lana. You say your story. Now I want to.
I heard you, and I feel like you're vouching for me. I love that. Vusi is vouching for
100%.
me. I like that. Thank you so much. RNC is part of also our trademark line, and it's building quite, in a fast pace. And I'm really proud of it. Nayo, but they have called me. Obviously Sakala, and we actually had fun there on stage. The crowd really loved me, but of course, at this point in time, Klampe, they know who they are gunning for in terms of at the present moment, the artists that they are looking for, whatever it is. But angazi ukuthi angazi, but I don't think it's any koninte behind it that's gonna say asimbizo Nozipho. But I'm a lover of music, so I'll support. Whatever that it is that's got to do with music, that's got to do with positivity like us. And even if I'm not performing, I'll go and just chill there because I think it's a brand that's just representing all the music lovers like us. And I'm a music lover myself, whether I'm on stage or not. But also what I want to voice out is not even RNC only, it's just ukuthi, you know, la amakasi la phuma khona ama-artists, we should also learn to open a discussion of sikhulume indaba yokuthi let's do business. Like mangi siyeke lento yokuthi sithi mangibuya like us mele kube yi-favor or mele kube you know, and it's not even like us kuphela. I'm not even debating about, I mean, causing a thing, but ama artists amaningi we emakasi abaphuma khona, I seem to feel like it's a mele kube yi-favor. Or mele kube imali engaka eyafikile ba charge 15,000 kuzothi hayi but
wasekasi man.
No, I think and it's not even like us kuphela. I've traveled with Umale in Lesotho. Hey, Ikasla Kona and I used to have those kind of things. So we should just, as I'm a promoter, just think about if we're gonna do business, let's do business for real. If I've charged 20, let's do 20, and that's how we'll sizophakamisana. I don't know if I put it right, but that's But at the end of the day, I'm just saying, Guti, anything that's positive, yes, I will support.
Okay.
Anything,
All right. Let me put a challenge to yourself and the soul therapy organizers, right? To say, are you part of that movement this year, 6 December? And if not, why?
Okay, you're asking me.
I'm asking you.
Isn't that a question that should be answered by them? We're fucking kicking any man.
Like he's actually asking why.
Why?
What do you think?
No, I wouldn't know. I honestly wouldn't know, Joe. But I just feel like maybe my music at this point in time is, I mean, obviously I released an album in 2016. And we have to give chance to other artists as well. And obviously it's a growing brand right now. He has to explore other artists as well. I mean, I'm cool with that. I'm okay.
No, it's fine. No ex.
No. And it's not a thing, guys. Let's not make it a thing, please. And I was actually planning to go with my friend. And just hanging. So my things when feeling otherwise, I was actually planning to buy a ticket and go and hang and listen to the music because last year I saw that it was quite big. And anything that's got to do with music and with the music lovers, I'm part of that. I'm part of that group. I'm cool with that. But in the corner, if Uzonkulumela is my manager, let's do it. Bro.
No, it's fine. Ukido will definitely do that.
Kido,
Otherwise, bonke
and
bazophuza lamanzi.
let's negotiate a good price.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Bonke if not so bazophuza lamanzi.
Let's negotiate a good price for the Samba nominee.
Sure. Let's move along. Your son, he has joined the business of music. What is your take regarding that? And is it you or Itama Lake that brings the encouragement now
in the music?
In the music.
Utingo is his name. Utingo.
Sure.
Utingo is another breed. Like the child. I just feel like also sometimes Bangela whereby Kengiti, hey, maybe besenzela ukuvulela yena kahle maybe I sometimes not feeling that kahle yakhe. He is so talented. That he's 17, he can write, he can write, he can compose, he is now in studio. They're teaching him how to be to write in studio, he's doing things that I wasn't doing at 17 in terms of creating music. And for me now, I'm just really excited for him. The world should look out for the child. As we speak right now, I left him at home. The only thing he watches or listens to, anything that can enhance his knowledge or enhance his skill.
Sure.
So I really would not wish, it's my mission, Kruna, to make it work for him.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because I
really wish that he even breaks borders, outside South Africa because he's got something. Yeah.
Coca-Cola Pop Stars 2004, right?
By was 2000 by
Yes. No, they're gonna hear a story. 2004, you made it to top 60
in Johannesburg.
in Johannesburg. Take us through that journey.
Yeah, hey, we are good, isn't it? You don't want to yo,
Now we are revealing your age now.
yo.
We are now revealing your age.
So, Coca-Cola Pop Stars came at a point at a time where I was really, I was really fired up at the time about wanting to be on stage. And it was the time where, I would go to any auditions, like I would enter every audition that was there. I decided to try it out. And I think it was in Gallagher Estates.
Sure.
Is there still Gallagher Estates?
This is Gallagher State. Okay, yeah. This is
Yeah, it was in Gallagher Estates. I wanted to try it out and see because it was a thing. It almost like Idols. Before Idols was there. So, was I in high school or was it past high school? Yeah, so in high school, that's when I started, realizing that I wanted to do this thing. Because of the people also that I met at high school who were likely minded and had the same energy. In high school, there was a time where I even, was exposed to my first studio time, with the people that were then in Bedfordview High School. Really built my career, not my career, my character,
Sure.
and in knowing that, okay, this is the path I wanna walk. So that was the time. So being next, I go an audition somewhere, Kruna I'd go and I'd succeed in it. So it was quite, a great feeling to actually achieve that for Coca-Cola Pop Stars then for me.
So that was only that in 2004, where you did.
I did Coca-Cola Pop Stars. Yes, well, I'd do also Jam Ellie's.
Yeah, I know that you did Jam Ellie. I also did Jam Ellie, by the way.
Okay.
Ulefa, his name is Metallic, Kruna mazgash.
Okay.
Musika sister lam ngingazama lapha nambangitshela bathi
Azange ngene
but try something else please hlukana nathi.
What was the problem? Bonamahloni.
Bengishaya lapha and le ngoma bengishaya kakabelo le bengaflukisha. Hayi bangitshela ithi masibuya wangitshela Metallic ukuthi not ever
Don't
uphelela la. Your journey ku Jam Ellie.
Hey, Jamil, I think I went 3 times.
Yeah.
Naba Kruna.
Sure.
Was
Was Unapo still there?
Onapa went to Jam Ellis. I heard that he also I
Okay.
think then, so I wouldn't have noticed. So at that time, Kruna angazi 10.
Yeah.
Nami ngiziphinda-phindile kaningi and ayisiyidlile yona imali yakhona nama-jam plus abanganginiki imali. But it was an experience, Jam Ellie was a thing back then.
Yeah.
And it also just said, it sets that you, it also was a direction in the right way for me because that's what I wanted to do. It was a practice of being on stage and singing in front of people and being on TV because that's also what you need in the music industry. You need to know which camera is this, which camera is that. And it was an experience. It was, it was quite an interesting era for me.
Which song Maukala say now in front of the mirror? Mausakula una 7 years that you botanda ukuyimima.
Yazi ngisayikhumbula ingoma kungathi ngiyicula ne.
You can sing it though.
I'm not.
Uthaka kancane.
Oh, I'm not gonna sing it.
Uthi fahla nje kuphela kancane.
How much are you gonna pay me?
We'll see. Awunayo i5 Tiger Anton. Simkhafa after year. Yeah. At least nje ucha.
And I'm not gonna sing like you. Okay, my voice is quite, it has a problem right now.
Asish.
Mina ngizobathola. Yabona bangazi. Anyway, bekungoma ka Rebecca Malope.
Sure.
Rebecca Malope asayenza pop. Did you guys know Rebecca Malope used to do pop before? Mina ngimdala man.
Rebecca mos ubuya ra kuma Shell Road to Fame mos ne.
Hayibo. Rebecca bekayenza pop.
Yeah.
And I still remember that song, and I used to, my mom would attest to this. Rebecca, those are the songs. And ugogo wami bekajwayele ukusho ukuthi hayi lo igagu lo uzoba lo igagu umuntu ukwazi ukucula uzoba famous. So growing up, I was that child.
Yeah.
Yeah, who literally stand in front of the mirror and
sing.
lingis,
Yeah.
basically lingis.
Yeah.
And sing, and I could actually sing at that njengo uthingo wami, you know. So I've always been the child.
Nje. Nje.
I've always wanted to, even though obviously right now I would have wished that vele ngihlelile eBasonia, you know, music, but
The feeling of being interviewed Ekasi FM as Nozipho from 1426,
you know, I'll always vouch for. Let me just say, Kasi FM and X. Shout out to X. DJ X played a great role in me and Kruna's, you know, at the beginning of our music careers. Like, he really supported us a lot, and along with Abu Jabumpembe and Kasi FM as a whole. Now, I would say that, you know, they played really, really a great role in building my character as an artist. Standing in front of, speaking and singing is two different things. It's the experience, it's a journey. It has taught me a lot. You know, all the radio stations that I've been to, Metro FM, YFM, and all of those stuff. Like, you learn, it was a journey. Like, looking back right now, even reading my bio, I had to go and read my bio again, by the way. Again. Yeah, like, I realized that, you know, I really made it happen, and I've learned a lot. It has taught me a lot.
Now, build up to your first album. I know for a fact that Mauyada, you were to work Nabo Kruna. There's a song that you were part of. Itini Gangani Gangan, right? Being in studio, you know, singing that particular song. Biskipanda.
It came about. Okay, so with Kruna, I met Kruna also. I think Kruna said he met me. Okay, Kruna's cooler song.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
Yeah. Before Siaguti.
From a young age.
Sure.
Did you have a crush on me then? Yeah, he had a crush on me. Growing up.
Ngaleso sikhathi.
That's what he says.
Yeah.
So then of course I moved to Force Slow.
Yeah.
I moved to Force Slow, like njengoba bengisho ukuthi ngeke ngamuvele Force Slow. Then I came back when I was gonna go to high school, and then when he realized that actually this person can really sing, this is a story. He tells me, please, and then he realized that I think through Jen Ailey he saw that she has it.
Yeah.
No, okay, ngokunye, okay, but he really felt like I really had it. And we hooked up. From there, we never looked back in terms of how he'd introduced me to people that he knew, how he'd introduced me to, especially even my writing skills. I didn't know that I could write until I met Kruna, and he enhanced that skill. Yeah, and he really took it out, the writing skill. I didn't know that. I only knew that I could sing, but writing, yeah. So, what was the question again?
Who wrote that song, by the way?
Both of us.
Okay.
Yeah, so when Kancane Kancane came, it came after a lot of songs that we had written together. And obviously because he had released albums, I'd always feature. Before I could release my album, I'd always feature. So this was just preparing me and all of that stuff. So yeah, Kancane Kancane, we wrote it together. Oh, it was nice. I love the song.
It's beautiful.
It's
very
unfortunate that song wasn't released. You know, it wasn't released. Yeah.
Sure. Why?
It wasn't released, but Kasi FM really played that song like it was released. And I don't know, like, what was going on? Why didn't we release anyway? You are behind the scenes as a fact.
He's in the building. I'll explain it.
No, it was between, like, just when the industry went more digital.
Yeah.
It was around that phase.
Yeah, we don't have it digitally.
Okay.
Back then we had to have an album.
An album, yeah, full. Yeah.
So it was the first time we was singing.
Because it wasn't an album, it was just a single.
Yeah.
And then we did a lot of duets with Kruna. We did house duets that those house. Yeah, we did a lot of duets. We really have I think chemistry when we work together.
It was not just the crash in Jukpela Kruna, it was something to do with the crash plus music on top. No, first already.
It started with
Yeah,
music.
yeah.
It started
Yeah,
with
kupuk.
music. I think kupuk.
All right, tell me. Uspane ne Squara Camp or did you work with Boza from Squara Camp?
Yeah, I only work with Boza from Squara Camp. And we did Inyamfona, which did great. Inyamfona, we did amazing. It was a house. I think he was trying out house at that time. He was a DJ, and then he just took out a house album. And also Nakona, Kruna hooked me up with Boza, and we just went into studio. Inyamfona came about. I love that song. Yeah. When I get married, anyway, I'm a lot of people actually love that song when I used to perform for a lot of people who get married. Yeah, and it was a house album.
You also work, what's his name? DJ Whiskey or something on dance song and stuff. Dance song. Yes. The reason why I was asking you, Guti, why aren't you part of Isol Therapy? It's because of your work, not that good you are trying to class other people. I mean, in terms of your rich history, you should be forming part of RNC and all that. Yeah. For an example, there is no show that is our organizer or SOA to, but it's a quite show without your Kabelo Mabalani, your trumpist. Yeah. They're having their own, and I believe Namuguti, we should have our own on the stage and saying, there's our study. So I was asking you in regard with that.
A lot of people, they don't really know your story, how deep it runs. Yeah. So when I since so fundile,
yeah.
Like we really contributed to the music industry, myself and Kruna, and yeah, like when we sit and talk about it, we fought in boardrooms. We really contributed to the music industry, and thank you so much for giving us the voice.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for giving Thokoza people. Thank you for giving me a voice. This is amazing. So this is how people will get to know exactly how deep our stories run.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Now, before we get to your album, we ex langa to yashala khona ngathi na something afuna ukuhlohla ex. No, usamamele umjojo. Yeah. All right. No, fine. I see you to your album, your first single.
My album.
In your album,
in my
Uthando.
Album.
You were to drop your first single, mostly.
Yes.
And why did you choose to drop?
Sorry.
Yeah. Why did you decide to drop that one? Was maybe a suggestion ka Kruna again? Lo Kruna lo. Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna just say a little story with Udlalangami. Udlalangami, Kruna was part of it because of the songs that we had. Songs that we had made before. So Uthando was produced by this guy called Fundile Mtingi. Fundile Mtingi, Malay's producer, and who did a great job on the album. And then Kruna co-produced because there were songs that we added that had already had been recorded, So yeah, but the executive producer of Uthando was Fundile Mtingi, and I was signed to Leconel Music, which was licensed by Gallo Music. So that's how that's where Thando was made. So in choosing Udlalangami, I think it was a collective, of the team. And we just felt it's a song that was vibing, and it was a song that was going to represent me and set me apart from the artists that were there at the time. Yeah.
Okay. Dropping the album now. Which one is your favorite song? Kuzo zonke Luzingo.
Wait, do you still have Thando Kala?
Yes. Yes.
Album, Leah.
Yeah. That album
If I do
is
say
crazy,
so
man.
myself, I'm joking. Thank you so much. Angaze ngizizwe nje. I'm gone. Summer. I love all those songs.
Summer feelings.
It's called Summer.
Okay.
We did another version of it, and we called it Summer Feelings, which featured Bon Putiza of Hidden Force.
Yeah.
And Kanje Nantando. I love all my songs in that album. So I think every day, like, it depends on how I feel.
Now you're nominated.
Yeah.
South African Music Awards 2023. Am I correct?
Yes.
The feeling of Nozipho coming from the dusty streets of Thokoza, being nominated to such huge stage.
Remember, njengoba bengikhula, sikhuluma ngalesa speed. It was the dream for me to, like, I'd even rehearse the speech, being nominated from a young age. So when I was told, Vusi, we're going for nomination night. Remember, there's nomination night where now they're going to call out who's being nominated. I'll never forget that night. I will never forget that night, because I went there. I think when I released Tando, I was still so vulnerable in the industry, because now I was stepping into the big stage. You know what I'm saying? So I was still very shy, and I didn't know who to be. Like, I've always wanted this, and now this is here. You don't know how to be. You know what I'm saying? So that night, this night was amazing. So when I got there, I didn't expect it at all. It's a room full of, in fact, I was standing behind Dr. Malin. I was standing there. There were no chairs that were, all the chairs were occupied and people were standing. It was just full of artists that night, standing at the corner. So there's a big screen there. So whoever that's nominated, they'll show the screen. So when they called out Best African, Best Adult, I think that was the second with Kelly Kumalo and Udumi and all those big names. When they called, I couldn't believe.
We have figured the industry in the
screamed. Like, even the people from Galo. Because, I mean, you are filled with people who've been nominated many times. And for them, it's like, oh, okay, it's a nominee. I couldn't believe it. So it's a feeling that I always replay in my mind, because it was a dream come true, for your name to be mentioned with those names.
Moving forward, now, Ziyaya manje, zikhuphuka ziya Africa, Afrima. You're nominated there with the gurus. You Mafikizolo, you Thandiswa Mazwai, the late AKA Nozipho Ntsele.
In Nigeria.
Yes, Nigeria.
From Thokoza.
Yeah, from Thokoza, Nigeria.
First album.
Yes. First album.
Debut album. And it's not even promoted.
It's not even promoted.
Promoted.
In Nigeria, it's high. Not simbonile.
That one girl, when they told me, I think I was with my partner. We were at Vets because he was doing work there. I was sitting, like ngalelo langa. This girl from Galo, who was working there. I don't know what she was telling me, but she was like, did they tell you, by the way, I forgot to tell you, I'm so busy. You nominated at the Afrimas. I'm like, what? She's like, in Nigeria, you nominated for best, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe God. I couldn't believe ukuthi kahle kuyenzeka kahle, and it is exactly happening to me. So those moments I'll never forget. I replay those moments every day, and it's like that's where you realize that you really I really made it work. As much as it's not really seen as seen, and like I say, Uthando was not promoted. Uthando, the album, but that album did so well, unpromoted.
Very well.
Yeah.
Very,
So I'm
very,
really
very, very
proud
well.
of it.
Because it were to say, look, people they know Thokoza, Nozipho and all that. Now when you discover such talent, kuba ngathi you, yazin,
Yeah.
uNkulunkulu khona eThokoza and all that.
Okay, yeah.
So you only cut only one album and then done.
Out.
Waphuma.
Out.
What was the reason for that? With such a beautiful voice.
Boys to Men ngathi release my album after 4 years every
Yeah.
time. Did you know? They don't rush.
Yes.
They don't rush themselves. But with me, when after Tando, the record label dissolved, the Cornell,
Okay.
and with Mali had to, see Naya, Kalega Busha, and all of that stuff. Honestly, I just felt emotionally tired because you feel like here's this thing, Aibu, nah, imagine, and then things happened that I won't, say, and then. We had
Siphumile ezandleni.
no, not Pumila, because right now you can actually go independent and really start again. But at the time, I was still enjoying the ride, of Tando, and I still feel like Tando can still go, man. But they didn't promote it the way I wanted it to be promoted,
Okay.
and I think I was disappointed a bit, But we did afterwards. Kruna, Danny, and I went into studio, and then we produced Inyavuma, a nice, very good single as well. Emotionally, yeah, as an artist, I think some artists do get there. Not some, all artists do get there, where you just feel like, okay, let me just back up a bit and just review.
Tatamal.
Yeah, let me just review. And I think I'm still at that point, but I'm busy with other things that are not in the music,
Okay.
in the music industry that I'm not gonna, expose at this point in time. But, I feel like artists go through a lot with the music industry is not easy. It's not easy. The famous and the not famous. It's not an easy industry, and then you do get there where you feel depleted as an artist, where you feel like you're like
Nyazama lana Marie.
and they are born. So you just need support, there's my ninja right there.
Yeah.
I need that.
Yeah.
No, my see New York,
Yeah.
needs my man.
Siyavaya.
So I always get my power from Kruna and God, and just to say, Namanje, he understands that I'm not. There's music that's recorded. Trust me, there's music that would make a new album, and I just pulled the plug on my crew because emotionally, I just decided, look, let me just back up a bit, because it's a business also at the same time, ne? And if a business is not generating money, you just need to sit back and review the business and see
Zishangani.
Yeah.
Working with Umale. All the way from, she's from Lesotho, ne?
Lesotho, yes,
You experience.
with her.
Yeah.
How I met Male is a long story, but I'll cut it short. So I used to work at a bank before I decided to step into, this is before Botando Nanan, and I decided, okay, I want to do music full time, and I quit my job.
For music.
Yes.
Okay.
Namanje,
This is interesting.
Namanje, yeah. So I quit my job and I decided, okay, I'm going to do this. I didn't know what I was doing. And then fast forward months later, Kruna again hooked me up with Vusi Podcast, who was producer. What is he? Manager of the Squatter Camp.
Okay.
So when Spoon Mulefe was the project manager of Moshito Music Conference. So at that time, I was still being a Sebenzi, and I was still obviously trying to hook this thing up. Then there was a position of doing admin in Moshito. Remember, it's a project that happens every September. So in May, June, we organize the event. So as part of the admin people there, I worked there. They paid well, better than
The pink.
you.
Yeah.
And besides, I'm not Kankegi, but when you're an artist, when you are confined in one space, and at the time, I really wanted to be on stage. So anyway, we worked at Baseline. So in Baseline, there's artists who coming in and out every time, like big artists, even international artists. It's rehearsal space for artists. Every day, there's offices there, but every day, Huma Sigala will walk past. Futhi, I asked, one day I stood up, I was like, starstruck. Can I take a picture? I had a weave on. He said, no, I can't take a picture. With girls with weave.
Yeah.
And we let the skin lamb. But at that time, anyway, I was, energized with the fact that, I love this, I love that. I decided to quit, corporate and do this, and it was happening. And every time you're exposed to these people. But pagat, you feel like, no, but I'm still doing admin. I don't want to do admin. I want to be on stage. So Mali walks in, and when she walks in, also Naya, she was like me. She was, she had already released albums about Uzongilinda. Uzongilinda actually used to play. I used to love that song. So Marangena, but Nango Mali, and she's the girl that sings Uzongilinda. Nile, she was doing admin for, I think, Joy of Jazz. At that time, she was working behind the scenes, Joy of Jazz. She did Moshito, so she was constantly frequenting a baseline. So I stood up to her, introduced myself. She's a beautiful soul, like she's not a celebrity. We introduced myself. If you need backup artists, she was like, I'll take your numbers, but besides Vilenami, I want to really now stop working behind the scenes and do this thing. Fast forward, one day she calls, she needs to perform somewhere. She had recorded music. And Uteso Kulma for 3 hours, so I have stories for you. Anyway, fast forward, she called. Atu kofonela umuntu ngatu Nozi. Na ibegusis Nozi. We had a voice like me, but begam telanyana ugusis Nozi. Magafona Nozi hle, I need backup vocalist at that time, whatever. Nitsu kulma nami yemin. Kupa utle Soweto and all of that stuff. And I drove to Soweto and I got there. She was surprised it's me. And she wasn't looking for me. But at the same time, she's hoping that I hope you can sing. Because I can't take it back. When I got there, I did the job perfectly. And that's where we gelled. We traveled with Malay as a backup vocal Kamali. And that's when I met up with Fundile. And then Tando was born. So we're friends. I love her to bits. Montulo, yeah. So,
yourself and Malay been friends, musicians and stuff. Uge wayangara ikasila Lesotho.
Passport yami igcwele Lesotho. I lived there. Like I called it my second home. There's a time where I even went Lesotho. Like Lesotho, I love Lesotho. I love the people of Lesotho. And this is through Malay. And the stages that she introduced me to, the experience that I got also from being a backup vocalist. Sometimes we as go to Funoba up front, but you have to be humble enough to say that I want to learn, And for me, Kumbuleng, we are a bank, and I'm like, this thing is really happening for me. And it was really happening. God really was like, okay, you want this, let's do this. So it happened.
Nice story. Tell me, if you were to now, I know Guti, you've taken a break from good music, but you still love music. There's Moose Moka, there's Tatos Nahomu. Would you maybe at some stage collaborate now? Even Ukido, the producer of this show, would you collaborate with those young guys?
You don't love rapping anymore? We've done many songs. We've done songs with Muzi. Yes, there's a song. Actually, Pastor Rasta should release the song. Please tell him.
Okay.
Where's my Pastor Rasta, where's our song? Dude, there's a hit that we did.
With yourself and
he's not releasing that song like Nkalani Nkalumtetis. There's a song called Sunday we did with Moose Moka and Pastor Rasta. That song is a killer, and he's not releasing that song, bro. So I'm sure you but for me, I've always been up for working with with people. As long as I know that you're gonna take out the music and let it work, let's seven's. Yabo. This music is seven's. Yeah.
But anytime soon, mos. Gule show vandag. We want to encourage you, Guti Mamela. Asnanda Guti Nukatel. We are longing for your second album. Seifuna Rari. 1426 is about telling beautiful stories. It's about encouraging one another. Please talk to your heart, speak to Uncensored, and make it a point to go to Uyabuya with the second album. Please, it's just a request from 1426. You cannot just say Amen and Katele Bafetu. Yes, 3 nana this thing and all that. We want that second album. Soon,
well,
and very soon.
I think we are in talks. Ne?
Sure.
It wouldn't be an album, it will be an EP.
Yeah.
Maybe of 4 or 5 songs.
Sure.
Here, yeah.
It's a promise.
It's done.
Yeah.
Done. Yeah. I also miss myself.
Yeah.
I feel like there's music that people must hear that I have created. Music that also lifts us up. That I feel like because we are minamangpala. Khutaza into just khutaza.
100%.
So even me, when I listen to that music that hasn't really released, it still touches us and does something and picks me up. So I really, really want to take that music out. Yeah, it's there. Soon.
That's a belief.
It's a matter of me losing weight.
Yeah.
Shooting the cover. And taking the music out.
Gone.
Yeah.
It's
there. Yeah.
Sis Nozipho, in few weeks, sizabe singena ku the month of August. That talks to that month. It's dedicated to women. Your message regarding that month to Abu Mama.
Yeah.
The GBV, the killing of Abu Mama in a country.
Yeah.
What would be your message?
Mbogoto should keep mbogoting because Mbogoto was like phenomenal. Yeah, women are amazing. I'm just gonna say in Joguti, guys, stop killing us. What did we do? Yeah? What did we do? Let's stop. I feel like the theme should be stop killing us. Yeah, but I'd like to just encourage women to keep on being, in Bogoto, those single women who are striving every day. Keep on loving even when they break your heart, and keep on loving even when they body shame you, and keep on being strong and keep on striving to be the best that you are in boardrooms and everywhere. Keep on running. Keep on running this race.
Would you make a song
about women?
About women, dropping such message.
Right now, no, I don't.
Yeah.
La.
Yeah. But you can't. He's an ex.
Oh, I do have a woman.
Too fast, too furious, I live in a humble and dizzy. Spingeless cuts up on his tail, as a lockchain. I ain't a garden boy, got them 7s and a jockey. Living proof, your talent, your location. Shaggy now, me go, me put your login. Man, I shall pass it, but provide him younger. I still got
Tonesika, tell me, would you in future maybe record a piano song with Upuri or Ulaspon?
I once recorded a piano song, but it never got anywhere. It never gotten anywhere. Yeah. I feel like if the beat works, with me and I vibe with it, then why not? Yeah. I mean, it is the in thing that it's become one of our thing in South Africa, one of the best that we've ever taken out internationally in South Africa. Why not? just to also just test your skill here and there.
Yeah. So zingasha.
Yeah, depending on how I feel about the beats and the music.
Ngaleso sikhathi.
Yeah, you think in terms the feel of the beat is
Yeah.
aligned with how I write, or I need to. Yeah, but I do it.
Okay.
Don't worry. I do it.
X.
Yeah.
Just ask one.
Nje lo yi-one.
Yeah.
So ngizama ukuyenza ukuthi le one izame ukuthi ibe namandla. But ke isimple. Na umjida. Thokoza K54 igama lakhe. Ufuna ungena egamini ne. Ushaya hip hop. Yeah, like eKasi cela abantu abashaya hip hop ne. Ushaya hip hop. Eyiphi message ongamnika, yabo? Ongamnika yona. But ngivela kule point le. Hip hop broad. Ane khona amanye ama hip hop kuzokuthiwa it's an underground hip hop. Ngiyithola kube commercial hip hop. Uyacula fuck my neighbors. I don't give a fuck about you all. Yabo umculo wakhe lo. Ane kube nomjida osikhuthazayo. Ane uyasikhuthaza ushaya ukuthi singapheli umoya. Why singapheli umoya? Yabo akasinga give up. Ane then kulabantu abayi2 lo othi singa give up. Angenzi imali. Lo fuck my neighbor. Enza imali. So kwenzakalani kuleso space?
Hey, inzima.
I just feel like lo yenzimali mhlawumbe uyayazi business your music. Fulukhumbule, like I said before, why I stepped back Nami is to review myself as an artist because I wasn't making money. So you need, as any business that you get into, you need to close shop, you need to review. So lo yenza imali shukuthi uyayazi business. He understands the music business. He understands how to sell, how to market, how to. So nalo ongakwazi, I feel like eKasi kumele sibalekele ekutheni sifuna ukwenza music for the fun of it, because ekuqaleni vele besikhula nami ngithi oh I love music for the fun of it. Oh, I love it. No, we have to make money. Yabona. So in doing so, I think that artists need to be equipped in terms of knowing the business side of music. So that's sizokwazi ukuyenza le mali sibifana nalo we ongena message mara ukwazi ukwenza. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to school. Nakudlalwa makuthiwa go to school, because even you can go and study music. You know what I'm saying? You can be a teacher in music. You can, like you were talking about scoring and all of that stuff. Learn to play. Learn also, besides playing, learn the business side of music. At the end of the day, we gotta live. You know what I'm saying? So loyo oishayile oyenza imali is because they understand the business. We should understand the business.
Now tell me, speaking of business, do you own your master's Google?
Understand it, because a lot of artists don't understand that. Because now, when you're signed to an artist, to a big record label, you need to understand that usani a contract enjani 360 batata or a licensing. Two companies going together onto whatever, but like you need to understand what you are signing, so that you know what you own and what you don't own. And most times artists don't know that you could now sign in a big company. Mostly they own everything. You need to understand when you sign where you make your money.
Tell me now. There's a show that we attend, and then. No, you've been booked for something like 85,000. There's yourself and the company. In terms of sharing, you take the rest of the money, or you do share with the with the
Angisho manje
company.
with the performance, Kruna can come in.
Yeah.
With the performance, it's you and the manager, right?
Okay.
The manager will have a certain percentage because that's basically where you make your money as an artist in performances, and then the manager will then take a certain percentage for finding you the job. And then like record label lapho ayingeni ema performance wakho, it's him finding you the work, and you nikhulumisana ukuthi nayi percentage yakho. And
I had my brother here.
and you need to know your story even with your managers, because I'm a manager, but they tend to think that you work for them.
Yeah.
When
Baspanela way.
they work for me.
Yeah.
So you artists need to understand these kind of things. You know what I'm saying?
I had my brother, Mike, Mike the champ. You know, Mike said to us, "Mamela Vusi, mina ngingeni le ya manager. I manage myself because of this is my talent, this is my show. So I cannot mangtole 85,000 rent new share and a manager whom a manager doesn't get to the ring. The person that gets to the ring is myself. So your view regarding Ishema manager, do you think Uguti
There should be.
it should be?
Look, if you know how to create your work,
Yeah.
find work,
Yeah.
good for you.
Yeah.
But in most cases, Leon Deleo is because you're trying to find work, and it has to happen like that. And we need to gig. We need to make money. We make money through gigs. So if you find an artist who's really good at finding your gigs, mele ibenjalo. But if you know how to, get yourself out there, then good for you.
Hey, you were to ambush me namhlanje. Uze nimpintshi yakho la.
Uze nenye.
Uze nenye impintshi yakho utheni la.
Nenye.
And now she wants to ask something. Tenza. Ukraine.
Ngenaphi?
Yeah.
Hi, Kazi. No, I'm also excited to Balana.
Sure.
Nozipho Ntsele, Vusi busy.
Yeah.
Ngatana problem,
Sure.
You know? Yeah, and she told me how this is so exciting. What you are doing, expose people, Upama artists, they can
Yeah.
expose
Sure.
them. She was very excited.
Yeah.
She is excited.
Yeah. Sure.
So, Chomi, my question to you. In South Africa now, music, we're living in interesting times. Ne? We're getting exposure and crazy. Ne? Everything is thanks to TikTok. Abanye bathi yey or nay, but thanks to TikTok, everything is in South Africa.
Yeah.
We are trending. We're trending, we're popping. Bayasibiza overseas. We are born. Oh, now Uncle Wafu's Sase busy. We are represent. Amanda woman. So my question is, what makes South African music unique in your view?
Very important question. Very important question.
We've got a vibe. Hey, we've got South Africa has a talk, has a walk. South Africa, it's like we are in one school of arts. I don't know what's going on. South Africa has a vibe, and that's what I feel. I just feel like South Africa has a vibe in terms of social media, in exposing South Africa for our culture and how we do things, our styles, and how it has become accepted. And yes, thank you, Villa, to TikTok, because we wouldn't have been. The eyes wouldn't have been on South Africa like that. And so I just feel like we have a vibe, we have a voice, and we speak in our own language, and we are proud that we are proud of. I don't know, man.
We are a very talented nation.
Like Maxwell Rainbow, okay, not even Rainbow.
Yeah.
We are such a vibe, and I might not even have the right words for it, but we are very interesting, to the world.
Speaking of interesting, uke wabona ama dance move ga TK bantwini. Thank you. The saloon guy. Yes, Sesteni. We do have talent in Mzansi,
Yeah.
So and it's something that we should be
Known
be
for,
proud of,
and proud for.
You understand?
Yeah.
So we must expose such things.
Yeah.
That's what the Uncensored podcast is about.
Yeah.
Asazombiza na hii.
So now, can I ask Vusi something?
Sure.
What do you think is special about South Africa? The question that Tanya asked. Yeah. What do you think is just Jay? want to hear you. Because I feel like, I didn't do justice with
The special
answer.
about our own artist.
Yeah, about us being such a vibe. What makes us unique?
It's the cream, the talent that is not.
Yeah,
It's just there.
it's only with us.
Exactly. Check now, for example, now Ekasi, the 1426 group. It tells you to say, if these young guys they can be managed proper,
Yeah.
there's a cream there.
Yeah.
The talent is there.
Yes.
So and we are pure. You know,
Cool.
the story that we are telling,
It's
we're not
unique.
faking things
It's
here.
unique.
Akuna marepos ovela ufaka ma chain line, all that. It's pure talent.
Yeah.
So meaning that uNkulunkulu usibusile in terms of that. You understand? My sister, before we close the show, right? Who is your favorite artist la eMzansi?
It's always been Thandiswa.
Mazwai.
Yes,
Okay.
Thandiswa. Malay.
Yeah.
Ongabiza bagcwale,
Yeah.
ne? It's always been Thandiswa. Thandiswa is always, I think in my writing, ne? Somehow,
Yeah.
she's inspired how I write from back in the days. Yeah. But ngisho nje ngithi uye umuntu who still holds the cup. Yeah.
Current affairs. You take on what General Mkhwanazi is doing and saying.
Where has he been?
What is your take?
I'm saying, where has he been?
found.
Urecruit waphi? Ngoba ngifuna ngifake.
Yeah, there.
Like
Yeah.
uqasha kuphi? Like ukuthi ngisebenze naye. Like I think it's high time, ne? We say no to bull as a country, and in all aspects. I think it's high time we blow the whistle. It's high time. To be honest, nami like mangabe khona la qasha khona ningibizi, because we are tired. Our country literally is dying because of all those things. We've got kids growing in this country. Actually, that thing is very sensitive to me, because I'm thinking to myself, Tina skule kahle, not sikule in a better space, man, than now, And our kids, I'm just scared. Ukuthi the way corner in terms of corruption, in terms of all of these things. So I will Tata Zone getting all these people that are standing up for change. For change to happen also, for the shift, apartheid and all of that stuff. There was blood, sweat and all of the stuff of people who were saying enough is enough. So I feel like that change needs to happen. If mele
Makwenzeke.
because change should happen.
Sure.
And then Nami, I'm all about that. So, like, big up to the man, and we support him.
Yeah. All the way.
fully. Yeah, we really want we really want South Africa to be what like a country which we are proud of, and where South Africa has opportunities again, where South Africa can be less of crime
Sure.
and corruption and all of that stuff. So I'm big up to him. If he says gonna uniform, ngiyayigqoka, ngiyangena.
Yeah.
Like, we are tired.
Corruption and all that. Ne?
Yeah.
My sister, what are you currently
Up to.
busy with except for the music? I know last time you told me, you're busy with the studies and all that.
Yeah, that's what
Yini
I'm
uyipushayo?
doing. Right now, I'm studying. I don't want to say what it is. Ngiyancisha.
Sure.
Lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, ngiyanazi. But
Prepared. Yeah.
yo, siphefumule kancane. So now I didn't even want to say, like, I'm cool like this, bubbling under. It's
Yeah.
cool.
But ungawari ngeke baze bakuloye. Nawa amanzi kaZondo. Sure.
Nama so the good right, it's fine. No, but yeah, I'm busy with that. It's got nothing to do with music. I decided to go back. I started the journey. I just feel like there's more to a person. And before I die, because I'm singing Mdala, I wanted to explore, other parts and avenues of Nozipho and Vusi and other passions. What I'm doing is something I'm passionate about, and it's got to do with people. And I hope that one day, Nami, I'll come back to Ekasi and really give back and change. You can see Thokoza, I'm very passionate about it, Thokoza, and I really wish that one day I'd come back and come for change, once I see my niche in what I'm studying. So, yeah, I didn't want to say this, but send keep my pogo Yeah. So I feel like umuntu melazame here and there
Man, thank you so much for accepting our
it?
invitation. And
But before you close, I wanted an acapella from Kruna and
I don't
Mara bangai pusha mos no.
these people are veterans.
So, Susan,
Yeah, you can do it.
what do we do?
You must move.
I must move here, ne?
You can close the show.
Let me close the show first
Kruna needs to sit there.
and do the thing.
Laba wayibasona. No. I don't have the voice.
You'll then decide which one you're going to rock, right? But a cappella nje
Can
ukhuluma.
we just practice?
So practice that 2 minutes. By the way, you are the first lady on the show.
I'm aware, but I don't see.
You are the first lady on the show, and we love that.
You can tell by the vibe.
Yeah.
But where's the champagne?
No, don't worry. We'll get that on your birthday on Thursday.
Yes.
Definitely.
It's coming
Definitely.
my way. Coming my way.
Yes.
And for opening the door for all the ladies that are still to
100%.
come. I feel honored.
100%.
I feel very honored.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We love you.
What a great. And I'll also, high five me. And I'd like to say, not to you and Kido, guys, thank you for giving Thokoza a voice. And X and cake knife.
Yeah.
X and cake knife. And X. Ne? Thank you so much. I wanted to say this. I wanted to say, there was a Thokoza radio.
Right here.
Why don't you go there, dude? Your voice. Anyway, we will talk. But I just
Sure.
wanna say, thank you for giving Thokoza a voice. This is a big thing. Thank you for giving Thokoza a voice. A voice, because Thokoza phakathi kwekathoras, you just up hands.
Too much.
So I'm one who will always say I'm Nozipho from Thokoza with so much pride. So thank you so much, and I wish that the youth. You song Kenji, we can just collaborate on Paramisika Slate, RNC Naya is doing it, you know what I'm saying? Support it. Nati here. When you called me, I was like, I love this for my Kasi. So well done, guys.
Yeah.
And thank you.
When we met Boogie 16 Zga June, and I said,
Yes,
"Nah,
and I was there.
There is no way that I'm not going to speak to her about coming to the interview."
Yes.
And thank you so much for accepting that. Maybe Mauso utrope the second album, Suzubuya Suzohlala again.
Sikhulume futhi.
Net so.
Thank you.
So it's time for the acapella, right? 1426, Ikaslamakasi, Eichara.
Ukhuphula umsindo amadlala ngamagama lana khani iphepha sengibala amanamba siyabafundisa abashana abanamanga labafananya nabangazoka dotsa ngetete duze noshuka mama siphatha amalady baphatha amaphaka la baby kunini bakulelisa indlala woza la kimi uzohlafuna ibanana wo dotsa letama sokufika abantwana wosele nyama sothenga amashwa ziwa hure khala bomakhelwane angithi umlindelo la kekho lala ama protector shot check amabhili habela phezulu ukuphuka amasili bizela ushot azoshuta amafilm namadlanga so wakhetha amafilm waza Thokoza baba zose kumnande bulanda mama phetha abantwana
2, 3. Sakalo tandolozo pelele. Kanane. Lula masiba bisene. Sakalo tandolozo.
Go again.
2, 3. Sakalo tandolozo pelele. Kanane. Lula masiba bisene. Sakalo tandolozo pelele. kancane siza kancane yebo sizophumelela kancane ubebe ngicela nisithathe kokugcina ngeke